Okay, so on to the next chapter. Just need to make sure that this. So we click on where are we going? TV. Bring that back. Okay. The story continues in chapter 3, The Machine, in which an extrakinetic investigation yields terrifying results. I need to remember more of this, and I need to remember the connections because I found the end of chapter 3 difficult. So the machine. Okay, so there's only 3 bits in this chapter. The story, we have nothing. Okay, so that starts to get filled in. I getcha. Right. Ignition. Oh, my pen. A dangerous technology is unleashed. Okay, here we go. So that is Professor something, isn't it? This is Chaos. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. I should really have my reading glasses. Okay. Extra physical laboratory. And then we've got reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. We will not have another Reynolds fiasco. No testing, awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. And that has been so cold lately. So there's discovered a fingerprint, thumbprint. Okay, and ink blots like a runny pen. Oh, prints, here we go. Oh, this is different. This is different. Okay. So in here, we've got glasses. And fingerprints discovered. So we're going to have to match fingerprints, are we? A book titled Primary Sources, Lemuria. Lemurian Cultural Investigation, Xenopolis. Okay. Alright. Be ready for the 18th. Okay, let's write that down, the 18th. And did we have a month there? I need to check that. From the author of Caught Them Off Guard, Leonard Graves, and another fingerprint left in an orange powder. How to make friends, keep them and use them. Okay. And then this is the Harmony Foundation. Enter a state of true harmony. Okay. 18th of June. Okay. Oh, it's so fun at the beginning of these things when everything's fresh. Just hoping that it's all going to start to make sense. Mistlands Lake, finest whiskey. Okay. Storage boxes labelled Harmony Foundation. Okay, this looks like a bin, doesn't it? Cleaning, oh no, okay, so it's a cleaning card. So cleaning supplies, a bag of cheesy corn chips, but they look to be red. So would that indicate red powder? Alright, it's a possibility. And, okay, so that's just him. Anything else? Nothing here. Just have a little look around. Telephone, we've got that. Boxes, right way up. And this is looks like a cleaner of some description, vacuum cleaner. So we've got another room in here, an argument, someone's on fire. And, oh, so his hand, that's just a close-up of his hand on the door. There we go. A fingerprint. Thumbprint. Oh, so just discovered. Is that it? That's it. Is it? Okay. Testing approved. Marie. Tim. Oh, Marie, Tim, stop bickering so we can talk budget. Okay, so these two are Marie and Tim. And oh, we haven't stopped them yet. So let's do him, that, and that. So Marie and Tim. Marie and Tim. So, Marie, access card. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. So we heard something about the Reynolds thing before, didn't we? And who's this chap? You're blaming me. I vouched for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. You're blaming me? Now, he didn't have a card with him. He doesn't have a card with him. Okay. His hair's on fire. The rest of him's on fire. He looks familiar. Such power. Fascinating. I think that's shut it down. Extra physical laboratory access card. An instant camera. Huh, okay. An instant camera. Wow, okay. Dr. Novak, lab notes. Device function, unknown danger. Equals what? Metals identified, high reactivity and conductivity. Dr. Toussaint says part Lemurian in origin, fully reconstructed, ready to test. No test before board approval. Danger potentially high. MW. So MW. MW. Okay. Dr. Novak. Okay. Mr. Marmot, relegated, laboratory access card revoked. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. Wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. Okay, hopefully that will become clearer later on. We've got another print. Is there anything relevant there in terms of the... I think it's just the print. So we've got prints collected, have we? We need to find another one, do we? And we've got to find out who they belong to. Okay. Okay. So, we've done these things, that one. So, what is this? Ah, fingerprint. We've discovered that fingerprint, so we should have all of the prints now. So we've got something else that has come up, has it? Oh, not filled in, so we don't have all the prints. But we've got controls. So 2 people have touched this. Is that what they're saying? 1 person's touched this. Somebody's been here. Okay. Okay. So let's go back out of here for the moment. So these are the controls. Ah, and then this thing, that's the other control. So we've got, so somebody's touched this and, okay. All right. And are these symbols relevant? They might be. Now, I've still got lots of words to find and lots of spots. So where do I go from here? What am I missing? You can't even control your team. I saw you touch the machine. Okay, so Tim touched the machine. How am I gonna? Oh, yeah, I need to do one of those like logic graphs, or. But let's just keep going for the fun of it. All right, this wasn't supposed to happen. Let's shut it down. Ah, I think that shut it down. So has he just touched the button? Well, he might have done. I think that shut it down, but it could also be the guy catching fire that shut it down. So that's white. Lab notes. Dr. Novak. There's danger. It says part mirroring to test. Mr. Marmot relegated. Laboratory access card revoked. Okay. Ha. So Mr. Marmot, he doesn't have an access card, and he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't, it appears. So Mr. Marmot can't be him. But these are the things, aren't they? Relegated, laboratory access card revoked. He might be incompetent, but his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. I wish I could do follow-up testing, but I can only record my observations from a distance. So MW as well. MW. Alright, I guess we're going back in here. Testing approved. Marie Thompson, stop bickering. So he's approved it. No test before board approval. So he might be MW. There's something I feel like I'm just glossing over there. So there's still 10 spots to find. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. We've done all this. Did we go into here? Maybe we didn't go into here. Jack. Okay. Organic Chemistry, 3rd edition. The book Key Mechanical Theory. Ah. Need both hands to complete circuit. So there's the power button, switch, and then there's that thing. High conductivity, structural elements provide support note, effect on operation. Crikey. I mean, all we really need to take from there is need both hands to complete circuit, question mark? Yeah, okay. Okay, and in here. This is going to be it, is it? I'm not sure. Overqualified, ignored. Our seminars will activate your true potential. Crawley leadership training. So this guy is lower down on the rung. Dr. Westlake, June the 2nd. Wow, that's to be ready for June the 18th. Okay. Thank you once again. Thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. Okay. So there's been a complaint. It is inappropriate to publicly accuse a direct superior of workplace intoxication. So Mr. Spender is senior to Dr. Westlake, and the board president is Nathan Hoyle. Okay. And this. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. Oriel looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Okay. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. So that's the thing that they're trying to be ready for. Jack to clean glassware. So that could either mean that it's Jack's fingerprint on the glassware, on the glass jug or thingamajig, or it could mean it hasn't been cleaned yet, so Jack hasn't touched it. Therein lies quandary for that. So who's the janitor? Discovered. Why didn't that get discovered before then? So that's it. We found all the spots and all the words. Okay. So this has been. Where is this? This is in here. This is in the bin. And what are these two things? I don't know. It's broken. Something's broken in there. Okay. Storage boxes. Harmony Foundation storage boxes. Ah, for the blue ink. Reminder of OPIG's zero alcohol policy. We will not have another Reynolds. So Reynolds was drunk, whoever he was. No testing. Awaiting board approval. Stay behind. Caution tape. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. That's interesting, isn't it? Why has lab been so cold lately? It's not going to be that cold at the moment, thanks to this guy. Okay. Stay behind caution tape. That's the caution tape. So maybe he was not. Lab has been so cold, and then we've got a coat. I need to get a sense of what we're looking for. What are we looking for? So we need to find out who these people are. He's the guy on fire. He's the professor, isn't he? Toussaint. Is he? I mean, he's Auriel Toussaint, based off of the previous. Although I wouldn't put it past this game for somebody to have had plastic surgery to look identical to him. So let's not count our chickens with him. But okay, and then these things. Well, we need to figure out who these people are. So the print belongs to. Okay, the print belongs to which person, and then which person placed their print. Now, is this something that we need to inspect? Do we need to look at the prints and actually physically or visually compare? Or is it to do with the colours? Is it to do with the location? Is it a combination of all those things? Alright, well, let's just see. So glasses. Now, is that relevant, that little thing there? Okay, so we've discovered a print here. And it's white-ish. Controls prints. I think just that one that we want. Just, why do they all come up? Just the print. Oh, so that's on the glasses. So this is different. So okay. So we want to know who. Okay, who pushed those? But so this is different. So whose print is on the glasses? And can we rule these three out because they're not wearing glasses, or would? Again, they might be more obvious because we know that they are people who wear glasses. So, isn't it? Didn't somebody was said they had reading glasses or something? This guy. I should really have my reading glasses. So that seems like a a fair thing. There's no other glasses anywhere. That seems like a fair thing to say, doesn't it? So this is Toussaint Oriel. Again, unless someone's had plastic surgery. So that's him. Extra physical laboratory access card. I hope this is the right fire extinguisher. What would a wrong fire extinguisher be? Okay, so if this is Toussaint, Lemurian studies, and the sites of Xenopolis. I mean, are we going to need that at all later? Okay, let's leave that. What else have we got in here? So if that's Toussaint, so be ready. So who would how to make friends, keep and use them. Keep them and use them. But orange powder. So orange powder on that book. Harmony Foundation. Okay, so orange powder. Where would orange powder be? His hair? No, it doesn't make sense. All this is happening at the same time. I saw you touch the machine. Okay. This feels like there's surprisingly little information here. It's very precise. What do I need to find? So we've got this. This one is the orange thumbprint. Is it right? Is that right? Yeah, orange thumbprint. And how to make friends. This guy's got the coat, and his name's Jack. Could that be orange? Like from doing the button up? Organic chemistry, key mechanical theory, and then somebody, it's one of the, yeah, figuring out all this stuff. Need both hands to complete circuit? Question mark. High conductivity, structural elements. Overqualified, ignored. So this is somebody lower down on the ladder. This is Dr. Westlake. Mr. Spender. So there was the Reynolds incident. Thank you for once again bringing your concerns to the board. We courteously remind this apprentice publicly a direct superior of workplace intoxication. To publicly accuse someone. Okay, Mr. Spender. No follow-up is required. So this is Dr. Westlake. Manager and board president inspection on the 18th. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. Oriel looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Eugene now on janitorial duties. There's so much information there, but I don't have anything. I don't know where the starting point is. Origin of parts. Oh, that's right. Cleaning supplies. Cleaning supplies. What's this thing? Is that just, this is a cart that can be pushed with a bin? Cheesy corn chips, which are red. Is that red? That one there? So where is that one? Which one is that? The print, the red. That is that on the book? Yeah, that's on the book, isn't it? It was orange. They said. I'm feeling stuck really early in this. So let's go back in here. So these two are arguing, but we really don't have much information. Except, okay, this guy touched the machine. He touched the machine. It's the Reynolds pitch all over again. The Reynolds pitch. So he touched the machine. I vouch for you. Can't control your team. So she's leader of a team. So who are these people? They're Tim and Marie or something. So Tim touched the machine. We've written that down already. Marie. Oh, so MW. She could be MW. So Marie, yeah, runs the team or controls the team. And this guy, this wasn't supposed to. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing about him. What else about him? What else about him? This guy is behind the line. Such power. Fascinating. I think that shut it down. He's holding a camera, an instant camera. Why is that relevant? Must be. It's an unusual thing to carry in a lab. Okay. I'm kind of just stuck a little bit. Why would he hold a camera? This thing, we've got these two things. We've got fingerprints here. Maybe let's try comparing the fingerprints. Maybe that is a good idea. So where can we see the fingerprints? Well, there we go. That's quite a unique one. So should we try that? So this is on the green part of the switch. What are we trying to compare it to, though? To a thumb. Yeah, what are we trying to compare it to? There's no other information there. Should we see about the two-handed thing? Can we look at this and work out if that's one end goes in there? This end, oh, where does that go? Down to here. Difficult to follow, isn't it? The yellow one. I don't know that that's possible to really track. Okay. So what are you doing? I'm testing approved. So he's higher up than she is, whoever he is. Testing approved. So who is he? He must be the board president. Is he? I don't know. And then his thumbprint is there. So is that the same as the one on the green switch? No. But can we link him? Where's the print? Oh, we don't know who he is. Okay, but as I say, we're starting to get a sense. So Oriel left that print. The man by the door left this print. I think that's shut it down. So would that suggest that he has pressed this switch? Are there two on there? Are there supposed to be two on there? Oh, hierarchy, there we go. Controls. Yeah, there's 2 prints, aren't there? There's a kind of smudged print here, and then this one. Sword, the guy that touched the machine. I'm missing something. Okay. Yeah, the hand, we've seen that. Let's go back into here then. We're going round and round in circles. Okay. So this is like a notice board. So the reminder of the 0 alcohol. Another Reynolds fiasco. So that's got to be relevant, Reynolds. Is Reynolds up here? No. But Reynolds is mentioned twice. Another Reynolds fiasco. There's no testing at the moment. Awaiting board approval. Stay behind caution tape. Still don't know why lab has been so cold lately. Dress warm. That is still interesting, isn't it? The cold thing. Why has it been so cold? Okay. So, awaiting board approval, and this guy says testing approved. So he's come from the board and is giving approval. But we still don't know who he is. Let's look at this letter again. No, this one I think, isn't it? No further follow-up. So board president, so Nathan Hoyle. So he could be Nathan Hoyle. Yeah, that would seem to make sense. He's clearly in a hierarchical position. Where's the hierarchy then? Oh, we don't have any of that to do. So let's try that as what are we doing? Where's this? Nathan Hoyle. God, everything comes up. Words. Nathan Hoyle. Okay. All right, Nathan Hoyle. So then we take the professionalism of your managerial staff seriously. Dr. Westlake, so that could be the lady, but Mr. Spender expects a formal apology. Okay. So Mr. Spender is senior to Dr. Westlake. Yeah, we've got that very clearly. June 2nd. So these two, are they similar? I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. So she's okay, so I think that she's Dr. Westlake and that he's the Sanders Spender. So let's try those two things. So names. So Tim Spender and Westlake. So now we need these two. Now, they don't have any information on them. I think that shut it down. Except he's got this camera. Ah! There we go. So the camera, yeah. The instant camera is connected to all these pictures. There we go. So this locker is that guy's. Jack. Perfect. Names. Jack. Okay. So let's go. That was good. And then, are we thinking he's got like yellow stuff from having? I don't know. That seems like a bit of a stretch. Would he have yellow fingerprints? It's got to be the colour, hasn't it? I think it's got to be the colour. Need both hands to complete the circuit. High conductivity. Structural elements provide support. But I think it's the pictures as much as anything that is what we needed from here. Organic chemistry. Okay, let's come out of there. So this one. So this is, if this is Dr. Westlake, this is the lady. Okay, then what else have we got here? Overqualified. There we go. Yeah. So she's lower down. And then what's this? Manager and board president. Inspection. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. Oriole looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. Lab staff reduced by 1. Usually now on janitorial duties. Okay. So manager and board president inspection. So that could be Nathan Hoyle, president, and he, I guess, could be the manager. Tim Spender could be the manager. Unlock the lab door. I wonder what day it is. Is this? I wonder if this is the day of the inspection. I don't know. Oriole's looking into precise origin of parts. Jack to clean glassware. So should we just? It feels very lazy, but should we just suggest that that's Jack's one there, even though there's no way of knowing. Yeah, as I said earlier, there's no way of knowing whether he's left that there because he was cleaning it or because he hasn't cleaned it. So somebody else has touched it and he hasn't cleaned it, because it wouldn't be there. By very definition, it can't be Jack's because. Okay. Yeah. Don't know what to do with that. Maybe let's keep that out there still. That's. Okay. Let's keep going through these. So where were we looking? Here. Yeah. And here. So we think that this is Harmony Foundation. True Harmony. Okay, so all these boxes as well. What's that? Storage boxes. Why are they relevant? Mistlands Wake. Mistlands Lake. Finest whiskey. So someone's been drinking. And it's Sanders, we think. In which case this would be Sanders. Spender. Tim Spender. Let's just double check. Tim Spender, yeah. That's entirely possible. And then Jack. No, not Jack. Yes, Jack. I got it confused before. But Jack. Oh, hang on a sec. No, that's not what I'm looking for at all. Okay. So we've got the blue ink. All right. Who's written the blue. We'll go back out. Do we look in here? Yeah. So this is Professor Toussaint. Yeah. Okay. So discovered. So is it? Do we need to look at the shape of it? Is that the shape of it? That looks very different to how it is there. It's blue ink, and this is written in blue. So who's written this? Dress warm. So would we maybe say it was this guy? And this is Jack? I mean, it's very tenuous. It's very tenuous. Zero alcohol policy. No testing. Await or stay behind caution tape. I mean, there's a couple of things. He is staying behind the caution tape, Jack, and he has a warm coat. So it really could be Jack. That could be Jack. Ah, but then if that is Jack, then we can check it next to the prince. That one. No, they're the same. This one here and that one. They might be, actually. Yeah, they might be. So should we put Jack down as that? I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. Right. So then one of these people, is it this guy is this the guy that's touching the door? So if he's the Nathan Hoyle, let's pop him down there. Nathan Hoyle. And then I think we've got to assume that this is the young guy, haven't we? Oh, and this orange stuff. Let's maybe make the assumption that it's the janitor because of the red cheesy corn crisp. So maybe they're orange. So let's so the janitor. So who's the janitor? Eugene. So why don't we say which one was had the orange? This one? Which one had the orange? Was it the book? Yeah. So let's say that this is the janitor's here. So Eugene is this one. How does that help? Oh, because we want to pop it in here. So Eugene is here. And then have we got this young chap? He's wiping the glassware. So where did we get that information from? Was it up here? Where was that information? Maybe it was in here. Potentially high. MW. Dr. Novak. Lab notes. So MW is higher, comes in, and so MW. Oh no, yeah. So that might be Dr. Novak. Mr. Marmot relegated. So is he the one that's okay? So Eugene Marmot, is he? Because someone was relegated to. So this is Dr. Novak. So I think it might be Jack Novak. Because of the hierarchy. This is MW, who we're thinking that's probably Marie, is higher than him. Master Marmot relegated. Laboratory card revoked. His family did more than we've been allowed to. Can you record my observations from a distance? Okay, this is just don't know. All right, let's go back through. Let's go through these. So you touch the machine. So he touched the machine. He touched the machine. Ah, no, the machine's over here. Yeah, so we don't know where he touched it. And he's been sabotaging her. Yeah, we've got the fingerprints. So there, it's white. I don't think we can tell. I think the button is red there, and anything else is guesswork. What about him? This thing, the right fire extinguisher is still a bit weird. Where have I? There's something that I was reading. Maybe it was Harmony Foundation. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, this one. Jack to clean. Oh no, Jack to clean glassware. Eugene now on janitorial duties. Reduced by 1. So Eugene is Marmot. So which one's Eugene? He can't be Jack, can he? Jack to clean the glassware? Why would he be Jack? Surely this guy is cleaning the glassware. Maybe he's the janitor now. Let's look at him again. Why would he be on fire? Right, well let's go with what seems to make the most sense. So which is Jack. Oh, is Jack cleaning the glassware? Isn't that written down somewhere? Jack to clean glassware. Which would mean that isn't his fingerprint. It's so difficult to know. Marmot. Eugene Marmot though is a name. Eugene Marmot. What? This is so confusing. Okay, no, I've got it there. That's where I wanted to put it. Eugene Marmot. Jack's cleaning the glassware. That is, to me, that is more logical. If Jack is cleaning the glassware, then that is less likely to be Jack's fingerprint. Okay, where do we go? Where do we go from here? Names. All right, overqualified. So we think this is the ladies' locker still. Lab staff reduced by 1. So Eugene's the janitor. Unlock lab door. They won't have active swipe cards. So manager and board president. So he doesn't have an active card. The manager doesn't have an active card, and this guy doesn't. So he must be Eugene Marmot because his card's been taken away. So I think we can go with that. Eugene Marmot. So what about this guy, Jack? I know jack shit about him so far. Where am I going to get the surname from him from? Oh, yeah, no, we think this is his book. So we think he's Jack Novak. Yeah, I've even written it down. So let's try that at least. Jack Novak. I don't know. Okay, that's nice. It is nice. It's affirming. All right, let's check out the story as we go. No, nothing to see there. Okay, and the hierarchy, nothing to see there either. Okay, so we've done that. So Jack, we've got the name. So Jack Novak. We think he's touched the blue. And then who would have touched the are they the same? No, they're very much not the same. So that could be Jack Novak again. How are we going to know this? So that, is there something in there, or is that just light? It's that. Let's try Jack Novak. Okay, so that's completely wrong, which means that Jack Novak was correct here. So it just means that one of the other names is wrong. Well, I guess that one. Is that the one we just did? Yeah, so that can't be. So then it's probably Marie. I don't know why. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Who's got blue on their hand? Well, nobody, it appears here. I really thought that was going to be the thing, that somebody would have a speck of blue on their fingers, but we can't see. Ah, okay, but I mean, it's a bit of a guess, but it must be almost by, doesn't it? It's a prince. Huh. Marie. And what's her surname? Marie. What's her surname? Prince. Where's the thingamajig? Names. Marie Westlake. So why was it her? I mean, it kind of had to be her, because she seems to be the one writing down instructions and orders and kind of admin-y stuff. But is there more to it than just that? Really thought she was going to have some blue on her fingers, just a something. Or what about in here? Would there be any blue on? No. Okay. Well, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's her anyway. So, what else have we got here? You ready for the 18th of June? There's this green switch. W. Yeah, Reynolds. The Reynolds thing is confusing. Senior. So it goes. We think it goes Hoyle. Hoyle. We don't have this hierarchy thing. We have it there, but not the. Can't do anything about it. Story. What's this thing that's come up there? Ah, boxes from the Harmony Foundation. Yeah. So the controls. So can we now compare them? Is that again? I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Now we've got the prints. Shall we compare them? Prints. Okay. So this one looks recognizable. Well, this one looks identical to Tim Spender, right? So let's do that. Again, I don't know whether this is the correct... oh, what are we doing here? No, we need to put a picture in. So Tim's Bender. So Tim is this chap. Okay. Now there's a smudge here. That's going to be difficult to get. But what about this one? So that... No. Yes. So that's Eugene. So I think that's him. So this one is smudged. So who started it? One would think it was him. Brilliant! Oh, I love it! I love it when things are correct. Okay. Alright, that's good. Where are we at now then? Events. Oh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Alright, so somebody's team worked to something. So I think it's the lady. So I think it's Marie Westlake's team worked to, what are they trying to do? Repair it? Repair the device? Let's go. Let's go back and just kind of have a little look. What are they trying to do here? Device function unknown. Ready for test. No test before board approval. Fully reconstructed. So that's what I guess they're trying to do, is reconstruct the the machine, device. After performing tests without authorization, approval, it's the Eugene, what's his name, Marmot, had his credentials, identity thing, access card revoked. On the day of the 18th, or the inspection, board inspection, someone was something to allow something and something to something. Crikey, what's that going to mean? The board was convened. The board convened to vote, and so it was going to be Marie and Jack, but someone to So on the day of the board inspection, is that the right thing? The board inspection? It might be the tests, but the board. Well, I don't know what I'm trying to get here. Team test without approval. Eugene Marmot had his access card revoked. On the day of the something, was to allow two people to this gave okay. So I think the last part is when Eugene Marmot used, it might be like both hands, or did he touch it twice? Controls. Yeah, he did, didn't he? When he used both hands to complete the circuit. To, well, what colour is it? Blue. To complete. When Eugene Marmot used it. Let's go back out. On the day of the board inspection, this is the 18th. Be ready for the 18th. But what's happening on the 18th? It says somewhere. Oh, so Reynolds. Maybe it's something to do with Reynolds early on. I mean, that's no testing. Stay behind caution tape, and it's cold. That's interesting. Still don't know why lab has been so cold. Okay, so we've got books. Be ready. This is Eugene, is it? I think so. Orange powder, the janitor. This is Jack. Got books and photos. Manager and board inspection. To clean glassware and janitorial duties. So board president inspection and board president inspection. So events. On the day of the board inspection, something was allowed. So something was something to allow two people to something. The idea was, is that what they're getting at? Okay, so what's going on in here? Crisps, cleaning supplies. So metals identified, high reactivity and conductivity. So the device function is unknown. Fully reconstructed. Mr. Marmot relegated. But his fumbling did more than we've been allowed to. Okay. I wish I could follow up testing. Yeah. You're blaming me. I vouched for you. I said you could handle this, but you can't even control your team. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. It's that. The Reynolds pitch. All over again. Reynolds was drunk. Reynolds pitch. All over again. Okay, I'm still confused here. So the team worked to reconstruct the device. After performing tests without approval, Eugene Marmot had his access card revoked. I mean, that I think is correct. So now we move to what's happening now, which is on the day of the board inspection, the board president. The test, well, the test was approved. All right, I think it, yeah, testing's approved. Stop booking some, oh, budget. So we can talk budget. Is that something to do with it? No. So at this point, I have to kind of look at just the semantics of it because I've no idea what they're trying to get to. I think I have an idea of what's going on, but I have no idea about the kind of syntax of the sentences. So yeah, it becomes more about language and the words. So on the day of the board inspection, so what could it be? Approval was, that doesn't seem to fit. So the tests, no, the responsibility, what, no, the controls, no, the lab was, on the day of the, maybe it's tests, the something was, so it's, again, it's like it can't be certain words. The device was activated to allow, would it be Jack and Eugene to touch? Seems a bit odd. This gave Spender the responsibility to, crikey, this is tough. To something them in. This gave Spender the opportunity to enter them in. So I think that's well, yeah, what's his name? Spender, Mr. Spender, I don't know. Okay, let's, so on the day of the board inspection, to something, this gave someone Spencer, so on the day of the board inspection, it can't be access card whiskey. Approval was granted. The approval was, that's not one of the words. The approval was activated, unlocked, revoked. On the day of the board inspection, the tests, no, that test can't be tests. Well, what I'm thinking is the approval was given for the two people to test them. So what would that be? To activate? No. Reconstruct? No, I'm not sure. To touch the device. Oh, no, the something of the device. The controls of the device. it activated, and he caught fire. Oh! On the day of the board inspection, and maybe it's not board inspection, on the day of the tests, no, it's not. Well, I guess it is the day of the tests. So the Okay, I'm not following this. So the day of the test. So these two. This guy's. You can't even control your team. I saw you touch the machine. You're sabotaging my work. Okay. We've got the names of all the people. We've got the controls. These two people touching this. Him to stop it. Him to start it. This guy, I don't know what he's doing there exactly. Okay, let's get rid of that. So I think Marie Westlake's team worked to reconstruct the device. Eugene Marmot had his access revoked. Now, on the day of the board inspections, so this happens. That's happening here. But then we've got these two. It's Spender is trying to sabotage it. On the day of the board inspection, I'm trying to think about the scenario and kind of work it out, but I'm also trying to just look at the words. I think I'm just going to come back to the words again. On the day of the board inspection, is that right though? Both hands thing. Approval was granted. Approval was unlocked, revoked. The board inspection was, the tests was, now the responsibility of the controls was, one hand was, the lab was unlocked. That could be it. I mean, it's the kind of thing that's obviously I knew that, but why on earth would that be a salient point of the thing? So on the day of the board inspection, the lab was unlocked to allow now 2 people in. And I believe that's the 2 people, right? Without cards. So it's Hoyle and Spender. Now, what's Hoyle's name? We need to look at the words, names. So Nathan and Tim. Nathan and Tim. On the day of the lab was unlocked to allow these 2 people in, to enter. to enter. There we go. This gave Tim Spender the opportunity. Oh, hang on a sec. No, this is something different. To touch, or to something them in. I don't know what that would be. But to touch the device. This gave Tim Spencer the opportunity to enter them in. Maybe it is that. No, it doesn't say anything about the codes. So we've got plenty wrong here. What would that be? This gave somebody. Maybe it's something else. This gave somebody else. The what though? This gave somebody else the access card. What? I don't think that's right. I don't think it's access card. This gave the lab was unlocked to allow Nathan Hall and Tim to enter. Ha! I'm not sure that even makes kind of full sense, does it? This gave the lab was unlocked to allow Nathan Hoyle and Tim Spender to enter. This gave bickered. This gave somebody the something to something them in. Okay, to let's start here. Accuse, enter them in, touch them in, revoke, follow them in. Oh, there we go. Eugene, what's his name? Spender? Marmont. The opportunity to follow them in. Okay, that makes sense in the tracking of it. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm not dissatisfied with that. I'm not dissatisfied with that at all. You have solved the scenario. Marie Westlake was hesitant to start testing the newly built device, so when Eugene activated it without permission, he was swiftly banned from the lab. Determined to redeem himself, Eugene followed the OPIG board members inside and used the device once more, setting himself on fire. Okay. Alright. Right. Baseball cap. Hi, Nathan. I'm pleased to say we finally got the budget crisis under control. The premise we used for the Emotion Studies project have been renovated and repurposed for more promising ventures. I see you've decided on a team leader for the new project. I just wanted to make it clear that while she and I have had our differences in the past, I agree that she's the right person for the job. She certainly does not share Tessa's penchant for risky and wild spending. Tim Spender. Okay, so that's the manager to the boss. Now, there we go. Oh, we can't fill this in, so we do have to wait till the end. So with something from the something something, someone ran the something something. They used something something to build a something, believing it would. No idea. What is this? Ah, this is the hierarchy following mid-year inspection. So I do think that he is the board president, and history consultant. He's professor, isn't he? But I'm not sure. Head of corn-based solutions. All right, that's enough for this time. I'll stop there.